Welcome everyone, welcome to my brand new video. Right now I'm reacting to the top 20 best consoles ever in history. I just want to make it a top 7 instead because the video seems a bit too long, so I'm gonna make this video possibly like a 10 minute or so, or 8 minute, 9 minute, doesn't matter which one of those minutes. Anyway, hopefully you guys will enjoy it. Will enjoy, if you will, but hey. Something was inside my throat. I don't know what it was. These 7 consoles right here are like the best freaking consoles ever, and you'll obviously know what number 7 is. What I will make up in a video thing. You'll know what the console is, and it's possibly your best favorite console out there. Personally, to me, what I saw in the video just before, I just think it's not ish. I like the Xbox more. Xbox is way better. It's always, I don't know why I said it before I reacted to the video, but I like Xbox. Xbox is better. Let's react to the video.
7. PlayStation.
Is this it?
No, it has to load.
Sega challenged the video game status quo, but it was Sony who forced the entire market to evolve. The original PlayStation launched in 1995 and led the charge on cartridges being replaced with CD-ROMs. This shift, coupled with the console's superior hardware, allowed the PlayStation to deliver a more visually impressive gaming experience. The extra storage space meant games on the PlayStation were more grander than on the N64. The early days of 3D console gaming were made more expansive and varied thanks to titles like Resident Evil and Tomb Raider. But Sony's collection was also boosted by family-friendly titles like Spyro the Dragon and Crash Bandicoot. It's a classic in every sense of the word. Number 6. Nintendo Switch. Early market analysis didn't look great for the Switch, but its runaway success certainly proved the naysayers wrong. Nintendo learned from the Wii U by streamlining the design to create a hybrid console. The Switch allows gamers to transition seamlessly between gaming at home and on the go. But the Switch also boasts some of the very best installments of popular Nintendo franchises to date. Plus, the console's success has led to more support from third-party developers, which means the Switch experience is only getting better. With 55 million units sold in just 3 years, it's now officially the fastest-selling console of all time, and with no signs of letting up. Number 5. Xbox 360.
Radio for Vito. Heavy lift gear.
Ooh, a good old Xbox. They're overdue. People can't buy them anymore. People can buy the newest Xbox Ones. They're very nice.
Microsoft's Xbox was clearly a stellar first console, but what came next blew it out of the water. The original system began Xbox Live, while the 360 improved upon and popularized it. New entries in Halo and Forza established both as long-lasting franchises, while new titles like Gears of War and Left 4 Dead made sure the online multiplayer ball kept rolling. And even third-party titles generally seemed to run better on the 360 than they did on the PS3. The Xbox 360 helped establish achievement awards as a big part of gaming, and it had one of the best console controllers of all time. Unfortunately, the red ring of death keeps it from rising any higher in the ranking. Number 4. Nintendo DS.
The right path and out of trouble. Ruby Canvas Curse for Nintendo DS.
The 3DS reached great heights by building upon what came before it. Released in 2004, the DS paid homage to Nintendo's classic Game & Watch line while simultaneously being unlike anything we'd ever seen. Its use of dual screens, one of which implemented touch controls with the system's stylus, made for inventive gameplay. It made gaming far more interactive than the button-only handhelds that came before it. Whether it was through drawing out the trajectory of Link's projectiles or creating Kirby's path, the DS quickly defined itself as Nintendo's most accessible portable system. It had games for everyone, from the more laid-back Nintendogs to the less casual Fire Emblem Shadow Dragon. Its versatility is why it remains Nintendo's best-selling console, handheld or otherwise, to this day.
In creating DS, we've given the world's most talented game makers new tools to work with.
Number 3. Super Nintendo Entertainment System. Even with the pressure of matching its success with the NES and Sega nipping at its heels, Nintendo managed to produce one of its most adored consoles of all time. The improved 16-bit graphics feel timeless even today. The gameplay is as smooth as it ever was thanks to an upgraded controller scheme, and the library is endlessly spectacular. Sequels to NES hits significantly expanded on the originals with bigger worlds, newer power-ups, more engaging stories, and some of the most famous chiptunes ever recorded. But it wasn't all sequels to established Nintendo titles. New series like Donkey Kong Country, Star Fox, and Super Mario Kart were welcome inclusions. And strong third-party support made the SNES the go-to system when thinking of the best games ever made. It's likely that a few SNES games come to mind. Number 2. PlayStation 2.
PlayStation 2, that's more like... That's old. God damn.
The original PlayStation was groundbreaking, but Sony's follow-up was a magnificent evolution of technology. The first console to double as a DVD player, it foreshadowed the future of consoles as multimedia devices. It also didn't hurt that the PS2 brought a laundry list of breathtaking exclusives that competitors simply couldn't compete with, including God of War, Jak and Daxter, Kingdom Hearts, Ratchet and Clank, Killzone. The console invited an incredible level of creativity and variety in terms of game design. But the PS2 was also backwards compatible with original PlayStation games, which was a huge plus. With such impressive hardware and games, it's no wonder it remains the best-selling console of all time.
Want more video game content? Check out our gaming channel Mojo Plays and discover games and ideas you never knew existed. With more lists, breakdowns, and our latest series, Arcade Roulette.
Justin and John are in.
Oh.
Hey, is that Porky Pig? There's a lot of things being ripped off in this game.
Number 1. Nintendo Entertainment System. Known as the Famicom in Japan, the NES was Nintendo's first home console. But it's got far more going for it than just historical significance. 2 years prior to its US release, the home console market went through a horrific crash due to an oversaturation of terrible games. If it wasn't for Nintendo's model for authorizing third-party developers, the world would be an entirely different place. And it would be a much sadder one without Super Mario Bros., The Legend of Zelda, Metroid, and all the other classics the NES gave us. The console should be celebrated for its addictively simple gameplay, but even more so for the role it played in saving the video game industry as a whole.
In the mood for more awesome gaming content? Be sure to check out this video here on Mojo Plays. And don't forget to subscribe and ring the bell to be notified about our latest videos.
That was it. God damn. Rating the best consoles I would pick so far would be the actual. Didn't really show Xbox in the top 7. Oh, must have skipped a lot of the parts really. I'm not sure. Not fully sure, but the PlayStation 2. Whew, God damn. That looks good. I know it's freaking super overdue and so old, but a lot of people, you know, grown-ups these days must have played it like back when they were like young kids or something. And PlayStation 2 must have been like the greatest console of all time back then. I know I'm not a huge PlayStation fan, but PlayStation 2, I rate that 10 out of 10. I picked that as number 1 from this reaction. I'm not saying it because it's my favorites, just saying it because like the best of the video, really. What I saw has like all fixed up third-party systems and all that stuff, and way back then when I had it, and all the games in it are so smooth and old-fashioned charismatics and all that. So crazy. I rate all the Nintendos like number 2. Like I call that like 7 out of 10. That's the second. That's like all the Nintendos are like the second best of all time, to be honest. Pretty good. Nintendos to this day actually fit in good games. These days games are like, say, Fortnite and Among Us and other stuff, but old-fashioned games back then, the 1990s, 1970s, 1980s are freaking crazy. They're old, but very legendary. People call those old video games the legends of the generations. I just call it that for no reason, I don't know why. But anyway, that is it for this reaction video. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this reaction. Make sure to leave a like, subscribe. I'm considering subscribing. That'd be great. It's big and red. You just smash it right there. If you're already subscribed already, you're freaking awesome. And hit the bell so you don't miss out any videos. See you guys in the next video. Peace.